guard, and his overall athleticism allows him to match up against 2s and 3s. Offensively, though, he really needs work on practically every measurable skill.
Bradley drives in. Howard's checked in for Capella. And then for Boston, Sullinger comes in for Olynyk. And it's Crowder in for Jerebko. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nice shot by Smart.
And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
Moniunas dishes to Beverly. Houston moving it around. Back to Howard. Out to the right wing. Crowder with the steal. Now Smart. Lots of room. Here's Sullinger. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Beverly. Bradley kicks to Crowder. Good.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
82 regular season games, 3 rounds of the playoffs to get right here. It's the NBA Finals, and now all of it comes down to this historic Game 7. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars up against the East All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. Let's break away for a second to talk about the so-called demise of the mid-range jumper. These days it's viewed as a low-efficiency shot and one that defenses often concede. Is that going to continue, Kenny?
Well, I'm never a proponent of conceding anything on the defensive end. If you make a bunch
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars.
Boys, nice line.
And here are the East All-Stars now. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Anthony's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And stolen by James.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They've got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Here's George. Nice D from Durant. And a chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. just what players could hope for.
Thanks, Doris.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Now here is Lowry. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Lowry. James has got his first bucket in this one.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Feeds it to Leonard. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's the floater. Curry with some nice D.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't shake out of it and tighten things up.
Now here's LeBron. A nice shot by George.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry against Lowry. Here's the three. The shot by Curry, no good. Fires from deep. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. The three. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's George. Laid on the wing. And a wide open look for James. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, there's no doubt. Curry can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. So the West ends up going with the new group. And then for the East All-Stars, Drummond's checked in for LeBron. DeRozan comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Kyle Lowry. He hits both from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. He's with the ball. To the inside. Here's Bosh. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Cousins. Hall for 3. It's Hall. In by Paul George. Here's Thomas. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Thompson for the triple. And the shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Thomas kicks to Bosh. That drops. Bosh has got his second bucket.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Thompson from long range. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The East All-Stars on offense. 10-point lead. DeRozan. And a foul called on the...
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a